All right, my lovelies, what's up? I did another closet organization for you guys. So if I would have had to purchase the supplies I used for this all individually just for this project, it would have been about $82 minus that wooden crate you just seen because that was already there. And I didn't have to do that, so it was only $35. So I believe in being transparent about pricing from both sides, because you always see these videos about people saying like, oh, I only spent $35 to organize my closet, or I only spent $10 and they owned everything else previously. So whether you have to buy it from the beginning to start fresh, or whether you already have some stuff, utilize what you have. Like, just because I use these things doesn't mean you have to use those things. So that wire shelving at the bottom, this black one, I purchased that. It was less than $20. And then the wire shelf baskets right there, like that you see the washcloths in, it was a 2-pack for $14.97. So that's where, or about $15. I usually round up. Those shelf risers came from Dollar Tree, as well as those containers down at the bottom. They are in the fridge section. And then the shelf risers, this are usually on the wall. This spinner came from Ross. It was $5. Don't sleep on Ross, y'all. This container I already had. It came from Walmart. I already owned it. It was about $5 or $8. And then clear tote at the bottom was about $8 at Walmart. Already owned that. The book bins you guys seen from last time, they were about $4. Back to school time, good time to buy stuff. And then cup we got from the kitchen. That black wire mesh basket came from Walmart in a set for desk organizers. So it's actually a pen cup. But you can just utilize what you have. Just because you see me use these doesn't mean you have to use these things. Think outside the box. Look at what you really have around your home. I guarantee you have at least a couple bins that you could repurpose to use for something else, or you've been using as like a junk cart. So overall, like I said, only spent $35, but to get everything I did calculate, it would be about $82 plus taxes. Always include the taxes. They got to get their piece too. And then my label maker, I didn't really use a whole lot in here. I did little snippets and then I ran out of my stuff.